Here lately online, particularly on YouTube, but other platforms as well, I've been seeing a troubling trend, and it's been kind of going on a few years, but it seems like I've been seeing it more and more, this idea of never compromising yourself. And it's particularly with men, particularly with young men, let's say south of 25. And, you know, it to me, it is a great perspective. When I was a teenager, I had the idea of, well, screw everybody. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to be my own man, whatever that means. F everybody else, right? But the more as time went on, the more I realized how narrow-minded that perspective is, how sort of limiting that perspective is. And I think back now, and I'm almost 40 now, but I think back to that time, half my life ago. I think about, well, if I hadn't ever learned to compromise myself, and my expectations and my values and, my logic and reasoning, I would have never, met my wife. I would never have got the career that I have now. I would never have the wonderful children that I have now. I would never have had the life that I have now, which, emotionally, spiritually, is very fulfilling, and enjoyable. And I'm not saying that that's for everybody, but I think, like I said, having that never compromising no matter what, and that having that perspective is just so limiting. All right. And it's limiting your potential. It's limiting your aspirations. It's limiting everything for yourself. Sometimes you do have to compromise yourself in life to move to the next place. And one of the greatest thing I've learned over time as a man, as an adult, is that for me, a lot of times, to move to another phase of my life, it means I have to change who I am. And I cannot move on to the next phase. I cannot grow into the next height without changing who I am, because my old self is limiting me in that way, and it doesn't allow me to grow. So in my opinion, compromise equals growth. And so that's what I'm saying. And I think that's, like I said, something I can share my experience with that. Here I am, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, don't be afraid to compromise yourself, because if you do and you refuse to change, you'll refuse to grow. And if you don't grow, well, you know what they say about that.